hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change, no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
There was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
What's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night. Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga. Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
I can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way to low know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing. No good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already one and it closed at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie, represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come smoke one with us. Listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Puzzle and SPI. We rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us.
Come on. Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google.
Keep it a Google.
Keep it a Google.
Keep it a Google.
You better keep it a Google.
Keep it a Google.
Better keep it a Google.
Google, gang, bang, Gina. Gratitude is the attitude. It show us a blessing to be in the black box and blow us a section. Interesting word of the day. Only because I listen to quite a bit of talk radio, right? And just as of yesterday, I heard this word over and over again because one of the hosts happened. That's crazy. This one start buffering now. It's been cool through the whole intro. One of the hosts was celebrating Hanukkah and then giving an explanation of the menorah and some of the other things that had to do with Hanukkah. Then look up out of nowhere. I wonder how, damn, it popped up being the word of the day. Anyway, menorah is a candle with 7 or 9 lights that is used in Jewish worship at sundown on the first night of Hanukkah. Aaron's father helped him light the first candle of the menorah. Then, even a little more interested in that, on the same channel, which, you know, for y'all that don't know, these words of the day are generated by Webster. Merriam-Webster is just a mailing list I'm on, nothing special. I don't go look them up. They just pop up in my email every day. And I don't do this every day, so usually I have a few to choose from. But what you know about Webster has released and announced a word of the year. And I ain't never had no idea that, or even gave it any thought that because they do a word of the day, they will also do a word of the year. And what do y'all think the word of the year is this year? Don't look it up, don't cheat. I'm gonna give y'all a few little beats, moments, ticks to see if anybody can guess it before I give y'all a clue. Don't cheat. I know somebody gonna cheat. Somebody come out of nowhere and said they cheated. 'Cause if you heard it, you would have known it already. You real close, Nick. Very close. Said, yeah, Blue Jay, it's supposed to be on. We get out a little different. Real near radio. I ain't gonna make an accident to blunder that big, that blue on purpose. You know it's blue on purpose. My mama, feel free on me. But the homie said Corona. That was the jab. Nope. Period was my guess. That's crazy. You said that. I thought it was gonna be period. I said that. That's fun that y'all playing with me. It ain't jab. It ain't Corona. It ain't period. Nope. If I give y'all a hint, somebody gonna get it fast. Start with a V. Start with the letter V, like Vicious V. We connected at the bottom like the letter V. Ooh, virus, nope. Close though. You hot. Hot as a firecracker. It was the most Googled word since. There you go. Shiny 22201. You got it. Vaccine is the word of the year according to Merriam-Webster. And it's crazy. Oh, I see Blue Jay said it before her. My bad. Well, both of y'all got it. With that, Nate, that's what it do. On my mama, that ain't even no brand new thing. It's not vaccinated, or it's vaccine, to be specific, is the word of the year. That was fun. I found this to be refreshing. Great, good news. A reason to exclaim Jita. Gratitude is the attitude. It seems like the arms of justice lately have been swinging in a slightly more favorable or fair way when it comes to some of these high profile cases that we find our people involved in. Without a doubt, we definitely have benefited in these recent years from a lot of these incidents being caught on camera, and then being able to almost conjure up a certain amount of accountability, which has been absent since my whole existence. We've seen our people get f***ed over, and even when it's on camera, no accountability. However, it seems like lately we're seeing a sense of accountability based on it's been so frequent that these incidents take place. Blows my mind. Now we want to buffer. We get on something that's powerful about our people from a point of view and perspective of positivity, not even politics. I was just playing with the P's. You know, a real one like to play with the P. But anyway, get the buffering. But it's crazy that a man could be within his home in sleeping hours, find himself defending his life under engaging in shooting, right? We just seen what Rittenhouse went through, and we see how, you know, he was found not guilty. All I want to say is, it feels real great to see Breonna Taylor's boyfriend found not responsible or no charges for the shooting. He shot some police that broke into his house, breaking and entering. It's just so ironic that a legal system that will go to such far lengths to analyze the situation of a Rittenhouse to find him not guilty would not just logically, automatically release Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, what's his name, Kenneth Walker. He should have automatically, if the law was anything that we would call logical, you digitalize. But we know what it do. It ain't nothing new. It don't go right when it's me or you Oh, Baba. So we definitely, without these, y'all gotta continuously, constantly, consistently, carefully. You heard all the C's. Read between the lines.
We read between the lines. We read between the lines. We read between
On
the
the set,
lines.
cause I swore I had covered my bases. Ended up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you come in them places. It be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. You don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. You landed flat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. On the catch another fade, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang of anger, got it all bottled up. Gang bangers, whole world follow us. Evil times you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil times you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buzzers on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves. Immediately on ease, these weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded. The local won't be satisfied till all his folks made it. This Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at. Big homie talking about he need half that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard having that. Evil times you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil times you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. It's definitely not.
It's good on mine. I haven't seen it.
You
I
ain't
haven't
seen
too
it?
much of it since I've been on. It looks
Yeah,
good.
it ain't a lot like that would prompt a shutdown, but it ain't solid green like I know how it could be. It's like flashing in and out. We just spoke about the favorable decision that Breonna Taylor's boyfriend Kenneth received in his situation when he shot at the police who illegally. Rest in peace to her. Bless her soul. Condolences to her family too. Forgot to add that. And the whole focus at this point was, it seems like in these high profile cases, it seems like the law is starting to resemble, at least to some extent, what it would be for a non-melanated American. Just what you would expect if Kenneth was not black. You probably would already assume that he would be found with no culpability. Probably would not even have went through the process of being charged. But it brings us to the next story, because Ahmaud Arbery, who was definitely by the prosecution, by the media, by his murderers, painted as some type of nomad or some type of just because of his skin color, apparently someone that was up to no good just by attempting to exercise. And
looking in houses and shit or something like that.
Yeah, something
looking,
of that
breaking
nature.
in or some shit.
For some reason, whatever he was doing, they felt like he needed to be approached with a shotgun and 3 men, and similar to Trayvon Martin. And it's just ironic how George Zimmerman got off. But here it is, years later, we're able to celebrate the judicial system getting it right and finding all 3 of these individuals guilty of murder. So I was just interested on what y'all thought. Nickelback, Blue Jay, Real Near Radio. We in the black box. Y'all got any thoughts on either of those situations?
What up? What up? Yeah. What up, Blue Jay? What up, Nick? It's over time. They can't keep hiding this shit forever. They can't keep turning an eye to it. It's just like all them people are getting tired of seeing this shit. Even the non-melanated folks are tired of seeing this shit because it ain't black and white anymore. It ain't on you. It's in you. And people are starting to realize that you can't keep putting this shit and wronging people and doing a whole culture and society of people wrong, dirty just because of the color of your skin. It don't work no more. They'll still do it, and they are still. But little victories here and there, they can't hide it forever.
I saw a meme of a white lady who looked purity white, almost like a Karen, a typical Karen type. But she was holding up a sign that says, "Protect innocent black boys the way you protect guilty white ones." And it was in right in a time where there was the Rittenhouse got off after taking 2 lives and almost taking another, and there was another young white male, his age, his type, if you just look at a photograph, who received probation after being found guilty of rape. And when I saw the meme with this white lady holding up that sign, it just hit home a lot. Because if those that don't know, you're the reason why real nigger radio is real Nia radio. Because if y'all don't know, even though this is my Nia, he's not what we would consider a nigga. He's non-melanated, but he's my brother nonetheless. And I don't care. I understand the sentiment of what we have to do. But when the majority or the focus definitely at the time is on how we're being done by a specific demographic, to have members of that demographic show solidarity and support on your stance is definitely something to be appreciated and noticed.
You remember you did that video on Cuomo, the CNN guy? He came out. He said, "When are they going to start caring when all these little white boys start getting killed?
Right.
That one's going to start mattering."
That's when it's going to start mattering. You're definitely right. But it's just so crazy that I'm surprised that the judge didn't get down and hug the men after they got found guilty. That image will never shake my mind of seeing that chocolate woman in that role after sentencing that Caucasian woman, that murderer, just sentenced her, found her guilty of murder. To see her leave the bench and come down and embrace that woman, it just goes to show you the capability of the law to bend and how unwilling it has been my whole existence and even before to even budge, not let alone bend and that's break. That woman's heart was broken for that other woman. So we saw the law from a judicial standpoint break, not bend or budge, and it never has bent or budged for either of us or our type. So I just think it's an interesting time to see at least that Ahmaud Arbery's murderers have been found guilty of murder. Because if you just look at Trayvon Martin, just describe to me what Trayvon Martin was doing, anything different from Ahmaud Arbery. Can anybody give me any differences in their activities?
And the same thing too, where they called 911 and the operator told them do not follow them. In both cases, and they still did it.
And that was not enough to find George Zimmerman guilty. So are times changing? Was it because we had some amount of footage? Is it because what do you think it is that's causing us to get the right decisions now versus the definitely wrong decisions then? Anybody?
There's a paradigm shift going on.
Huh?
It's a paradigm shift going on. It's a paradigm shift going on.
What do you think is causing it? What do you think is causing it?
We waking up. We waking up. So
when you say we, who is we? Blue Jay?
Black people, melanated.
So you think that? So you think that it's black people's energy that's causing this shift?
No.
Okay, well, that's
No,
what you...
everybody energy. It's everybody in. I'm saying we have to take accountability first. We can't keep getting lynched and letting people lynch us, and we just tuck our tail, because all throughout history from the institutions I've been going through, that they teach us this, that they put us on horses, split us apart, they beat us, they raped us, they did this, they did this. So we have an instinct in us developed throughout centuries, dealing with these people that they be vicious people, and we got to go through them for everything. But you see, have things, the crypto, the technology. We don't have to go through them no more. We don't need no record labels. We don't have to go there.
So you telling me at the top of the crypto chain and the music chain, they're still not sitting there making the final decisions?
No, sir. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
No,
I'm just trying to follow you. I'm just trying to follow you, loved one.
Deal with them. I don't have to like. I don't have to go to a job interview. You see what I mean? If I don't want to, because I can develop something on my own.
It seems to me you're describing a renaissance. It seems like you're describing a renaissance based upon access to success that is no longer systematically being withheld from certain demographics of people.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if I'm an oppressor and I have a slave, then I can manipulate them how I want to, because these are my slaves. It's kind of like we're breaking free a little bit. It seems like little here, little there. You might have Martin Luther King one decade. Then you might have a Malcolm. Then you might have a Tupac. Then you might have a Nipsey. Then you might have a Lope. Then you might have a this and that. It's like we just systematically.
And you know what? You know how many thousands or more would be added to that name, to that list of names, had we not been a people that was subjected to a Christianity religion, and so many of them became ministers. And that's what happened when they were tapped in, and they were vessels to be given to receive messages from wherever, and they were supposed to be.
I'd like to ask the host a question.
Why not?
Hold on, Nick, real quick.
That ain't me.
Yeah, that's 231.
My bad.
That's not a member. That's somebody new. So that's why he was so rude.
Hold on, cuz.
So I just tend to believe that would be a very longer list of names if there were not so many preachers that were, instead of allowed to receive and relay a message on high, were indoctrinated and programmed with a pre-programmed message called a religion, and that's what happens. I think a lot of times. I'm interested to hear what the question is.
What about the school system? What about the school systems?
Likewise.
What about?
Wait, hold on, y'all. No, hold on, y'all. Likewise, but I want to hear what he got to say. What's happening, homie?
Hey, my name's Joe.
What's up, Joe?
I heard you talking about. Hey.
Where you from? Are you from Boston? Are you from Boston, Joe?
No, Montana.
Okay, that's very unique. Okay, go ahead, Joe. Joe from Montana. Hey, what about? Hey, that sound like Joe Montana, the quarterback. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think I heard you say that there was a judge, a female judge, who came off the bench.
Yeah, a chocolate female. She embraced the murderer, someone she had just found sentenced to 20 years for murder, a white woman who killed a black man. Yes, I did.
Okay, so a black female judge came off the bench to embrace the white defendant, who she just convicted and sent to jail.
Yeah.
Is that? Okay. I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah,
it
just showed me the capability of the court to show compassion, and that's the first moment I've seen that type of compassion from the court. When I've seen my people involved in those court scenarios so many times without that type of energy ever entering, and it's just shocking to find out that was allowed all this time. That's what I was saying.
All right. Oh, okay. Do you think maybe it's because she had no discretion in sentencing the defendant so she had to sentence her, but she was sympathetic towards the defendant. Do
I
you
think there.
that's
I
why
think
she
there were.
came down
I think that
and
might.
brought-
I think that may add to her sympathy toward that female, but I think there were multiple factors of why she felt sympathetic. I don't think that was the only factor, and I'm not even judging or looking to investigate as to why she felt that way. I'm just comparing it to the millions of other murders, people that get convicted of murder, and what type of energy they receive from the bench. And when I look at it at that light, that makes that moment extremely awesome, unique, and it's a slap in the face.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
All right.
That's all, because usually
okay.
I can imagine millions of judges have felt that way, but they've always exercised the restraint to sit there and be professional and be judicial. But here it is, this woman felt comfortable enough to get down. You know how many people who aren't even actually adults that have been classified as adults based on their crime who get sentenced to life? And you know how many judges have to be on that bench at times feeling so heartbroken? They never leave the bench and offer and embrace. That is amazing to me.
Yeah, and I wanted to find out the cause of it. Apparently, she felt sympathy for her.
She might want to.
That's why I was asking if she was compelled.
Guess what? Do you know? Are you familiar with? Are you
it was.
familiar with the facts of the case at all? Do you realize the woman was?
Not at all.
She walked into
Not
a.
at all.
Okay,
I'm
just check
gonna
this
say
out.
this.
Check this out.
I'm gonna say
A
this.
black man was at
Spider
home.
Low.
A black man was at home.
Spider
In
Low.
his living room,
Spider Low.
eating a bowl.
Good.
Hold on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Eating a bowl.
Go ahead,
He was
go ahead,
eating a
go
bowl
ahead,
of
bro.
ice cream, watching his television. A off-duty officer, white female, busted into his door and shot him dead, and went to court and said, "Oh, I live on the floor above in the exact same position, and thought I was coming home to my apartment, and it was an intruder." He was in his robe and his drawers, eating ice cream, watching his TV, and she shot him dead. Just busted in his apartment and shot him dead. Look it up.
Yeah, I just want to say, cause
Kind of like this
you
woman
can't
on
cut
trial.
me
It's a
off.
woman on
It's
trial.
not-
It's a
talking
police
about something
officer.
you don't even know.
It's another white.
Man.
It's another white.
Cuz.
It's another white female police officer on
Brother.
trial right now for killing a black man, and she killed him with a gun, talking about, "Oh, I thought it was my taser."
Yeah, I remember that case. Yeah.
She's on trial right now. The trial is just now becoming. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you never asked the question. You did make somewhat of a statement, but I appreciate your input. My boy's ready to eat you alive, but I appreciate you having the
Yeah.
courage to not be in here.
All right, so
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I appreciate, Joe. You had the courage to be in here and not be agreeable, but you were neither disrespectful, and that's totally appropriate because I know everyone doesn't think accordingly to the way we think, and I think there's always a way to present those thoughts without being disrespectful. So I appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. But
a lot of times I go
anybody
on
want to
shows.
engage Joe without being disrespectful, because he was not disrespectful.
Oh, even if you,
I have no.
even if you want to be disrespectful,
I'm not going to allow
bring it.
anybody to be disrespectful
okay.
towards you because you weren't disrespectful.
It's
But if
okay.
anybody wants to respond, other than Blue Jay, because Blue Jay, you've been on one. Let somebody else say something. Who else on here? We got Blue Jay, Nichols. Let Blue Jay go last. Eastside Her, Vicious V.
Yeah.
Anybody want to holler at Joe before he go?
Go ahead, Herb.
Hey, no, yeah, no, just, hey, I'm going to just give him a 2 thumbs up, like you say, Killy, just for stepping into the real near situation, expressing how you feel, you know, because we facts over feelings at the end of the day, but, yeah, 2 thumbs up for Joe Montana.
Right on, Joe Montana. On God.
Joe
Anybody else?
Yeah, well, thanks. I didn't.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I didn't express any feelings. I'm just asking.
You didn't,
questions
but
because
you
I
know
didn't
the
what was
question
going on.
can be perceived as contentious based on the fact that we're all in here celebrating a certain thing. But then you ask,
Oh, okay.
But it was totally appropriate. I have no problem with it. I have none whatsoever. I totally welcome the question, the spirit, everything. it's probably a lot of prejudice going on as well because you're from Montana, you're Joe, and then you're just questioning things that we all are not even giving a fuck about because we're more focused on other elements of the case. So the fact that that's where your focus was just caused us to probably like have an antenna up towards you. But nonetheless,
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Nonetheless, you cool as fuck with me, Joe. So you in the black box if you don't know. I know a lot of people come.
Content is key.
Yeah, content is key, but a lot of people come across this number and they're not really realizing we're live on YouTube because when we go live from the phone, there's also a whole nother broadcast on Blog Talk. I imagine Joe is one of those callers who doesn't realize that we're right now live on the stream.
Yeah,
on
I
YouTube.
didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so right now what you're a part of a whole visual experience that we do on a regular basis. The channel is Spiderloke Most Easty, YouTube.com. And we go live. It's called the Wake and Bake Show, and we basically deal with urban related topics, headlines, hip hop, but we play my music. I was initially a rap artist, so I play my music, play videos, and you about to hear a song right now from me. I'm VJ Keyway on the videos, but I'm also Spiderloke. What should we play for Joe, y'all? Just to give him a taste of what we do around here.
Talking about?
Y'all stupid. We gonna play Talking About for Joe. That's a perfect concept. Much love. This is talking about. Hey, this when she get to talking too much, Joe, and you wanna tell her to go. Talking about. This is what we play for. Just get on. We tell her, shut your mouth. Take that back to your mama house.
Take it back to your mama house.
Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. I swear, no more calling or texting or either. Experience has always been an excellent teacher. I admit, I admire the elegant features. Equally flattered by the fact she let a felon intrigue her. It felt like love, I fell in it eager. But after telling them lies, I could never believe her. At one point, really thought we was forever. Just like everybody else that used to see us together. But whatever, let it burn. Live and you learn. Your biggest concern has always been what you can get in return. Stay stuck on stupid, overstating your status. Reality TV stars motivating the madness. Just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heard the phone ring and I could've responded just like that was your ring and you shouldn't have pondered. I'm humble, but uncomfortable with this verbal confrontation. Heard what you had to say and deserve some constellation. To pinpoint the problem, it's a combination of your negative attitude and conversation. Playing detective, hacking my passwords, immature. Always make sure you had a last word. Bringing up your ex, trying to compare us. Apparently unaware, but don't care. I find it embarrassing. Face to face, flesh to flesh. Feel no affection or reflection. I can tell we killed the connection. So just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. That ain't cute. Always trying to hit every blunt. Barely wanna get your nails done every month. Look how insubordinate, ignorant, and hard you in. Was you venting or trying to kill me in the argument? Go on, snap the screenshots. Who you gon' show though? Me and your folk don't even talk no more. You the type to convince me I'm literally the best you ever had, and turn around and try to belittle me with that same old sarcastic smart opinion when I'm speaking from the heart like you hard of hearing. Squash nothing to chunk up produce to you and get back to bust the bitches like I used to do. So just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just DJ Keyway live in the Black Box, Real Near Radio. We just played Tombox for my partner Joe from Montana, who called in and had the courage to speak his mind. We appreciated his input. I know it's buffering, y'all. Y'all know when they get to doing. Eastside Herb, Vicious V, what's the word? Y'all the voices we ain't really heard.
Yeah, y'all doing all right. I hope y'all blessed over there.
Yup. Jeter.
You already know, bro.
Hey, Herb, if you don't mind, let me go real quick, cause I gotta hit back at work in a second. Okay, thank you. OG, so check this out. I had something I wanted to say, but listening to Joe's situation and whatnot, fuck it, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm not buying that shit at all. That's just me personally. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. Like, anybody to come on this platform or whatever, I mean, come on now. You know what we talking about, because them on the other side, they watch and pay attention to everybody's YouTube channel, even the melody. They pay attention.
He ain't on YouTube. He ain't on YouTube. Vicious V. Blog Talk Radio is like a radio station too, where when we do this phone number that we be on, it's also a community of people who can stumble across us without having any idea we on YouTube. So he's just a listener. He's not a viewer.
Oh, okay. I was about to eat his ass up.
No, don't do him like that. He.
I was too, cuz.
Yeah. We gonna stall him out. We gonna stall him out. We gonna stall him out because all he heard was, white woman received a hug from a judge, and we had a problem with that. Then he called. I don't know if he had a problem. That caused him to be inquisitive. He called, inquired, and then I further explained my position, and that was it. He had nothing really to say, bro. We can just smell kind of like the angle he's coming from, but he good people. Joe, he's still on the line. Joe, let him know, Joe.
Oh no, yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, let me. Oh, okay. You explained it well.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he explained everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. My apologies. I can retract.
No problem.
That. What you are in the midst of somewhat. You are in the midst of somewhat of a congregation. We are a family. I don't know if you're familiar with urban jargon, but it's common to hear people of our culture say, "I keep it 100" when they want to say they're authentic. It is very common.
Yeah.
Okay, going from keeping it 100.
Yeah, well, right.
Going from keeping it.
Yeah, I know about keeping it real, keeping it 100.
Okay,
you know how many black shows are on.
All right, so you know.
80% of the shows.
So all right, there we go. Good. All right, now we know. All right, so now we know people that say keep it 100. They say we keep it 1,000. We keep it 1,000,000. We are actively the Google gang, because a Google is a 1 followed by 1,000,000 zeros, Googleplex, infinite amount of zeros. We keep it a Google around here. Our motto is facts over feelings, followed by Jita, which is gratitude is the attitude. But we talk a whole lot of shit, and we don't give a fuck about how nobody feel. I'm just liking your energy. I feel like you got a big belt buckle, a big truck, and boots. And boots. Boots. And I feel like your shotgun is like right over the back of your head. Oh, when you draw your chuck, your gun.
It's right on my horse.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. And that's different. That's different around here, Joe. So you're welcome, man. You're very welcome. Anytime you see us live.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe, real
Joe,
quick,
you gotta say
keep it Google.
Joe, you gotta say you gotta keep it Google. You gotta keep it Google. Joe, you gotta keep it set, bro.
What's that Tiger Show, Lo? What's that Tiger Show called? That Tiger Show just came back out, part 2. But go ahead.
Don't do it.
Hey, Joe, I was gonna tell you, if you do decide to jump on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the Most Easy Spider Logo if you don't mind.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is our.
Yeah.
While everybody else is keeping it 100, we keep it a Google. So one more time for Joe Montana, we finna play Keep It a Google. This is our theme song around here. It's called We Are the Google Gang collectively, and we don't keep it 100. We don't keep it 1,000. We keep it a Google. On my mama. You know how everybody say on my mama? Around here, it's on my mama. My grandmammy.
My mama.
Google gang. Straight legend. Google gang. SBI. Google gang. Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We are not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google
Gang. Hey y'all, I have successfully uploaded the Way Life Goes track, Blue Smurfs, First Street single, available off the 2M's project, coming early 2022. It's gonna be available New Year's Eve. When I went on to the TuneCore little shit, it had a little message saying it's best to set the date 4 weeks in advance because it'll go through their system another way versus you just uploading it today, making it available tomorrow or the next day. So I think they're gonna review it or something of that nature. So I set it 4 weeks in advance, which is gonna be available New Year's Eve, The Way Life Goes, on all digital platforms, but it's already in the system, ready to go on mama, you digitalize. I tried to take myself to YouTube College and figure out how to patch in the Zoom into the program. Remember on the old computer we used to Skype in. Yeah, I still see it's like buffering too. Like I don't know what that's all about. Here and there, I don't know if y'all see it. Yep, it's just them little glitchies. It ain't like how before. But I'm trying to figure out how we can get the Zoom, like right here. Bam, if we could pull it up. Bam. The homie Tree supposed to come through today already on like a technical session, education. So hopefully he might be able to assist me at that. But what's Gucci around this thing, man? Hey, on my mama, I heard y'all laughing at Joe while the music was playing. I sure wish I would have heard y'all conversation. Oh wow. But shout out to Joe Montana, cause he may still be listening. Cause we still not gonna be disrespectful. But yeah.
Hey, Joe said he's gonna ride off. He's gonna ride off on his horse and chase his cattle.
Hey, we might be. Hey, Joe. Hey, what he say? He was like, Joe said 80% of the YouTubers look like y'all. They're black, and so he don't realize he just attracted to our content. It's way more.
DJ sweating. DJ was sweating.
Huh?
When you told him, hey, man, you seem like you got your shotgun, man, pointing, sitting right now. He said, yeah, man, sitting right on the
Hey, we either today we either made him gonna be cool to some colors, or he might want to pop a cap at some colors. Either or.
He might.
Hey, baby Spider, I had cut Baby Spider off one time, and then I was like, because he was flowing, and when you thinking and when you talking, you don't want nobody to interrupt you. So I'm talking to the host. Right. So I just was thinking a while back.
No, I seen. Look, I seen when you was finna get on him out the gate for that, but his. hey, look, on my mama, cuz this what y'all didn't get. This what y'all wasn't knowing. His voice, I could already tell he was like that type. So I didn't care about all the other. I wanted that, like I wanted to engage. I knew he was like semi disagreeable at least, and I could tell he was one of them. So I'm like, no, let Cuz come in. I was almost finna like not finish my story and get right to him. But when you checked him, that's why I didn't really tie it in a knot. I just tried to go fast because I'm like, okay, the homie on him. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. But I was really more eager to hear what he had to say, bro. Just because he started off like, I got a question. Yeah. The way that shit sounded like, I got a question.
I got a question for the host.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what he said. That's what he said. Cause that shit was classic. Hey, that shit was classic. Now when he said, I got a question.
I got a question for the host.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was classic. That was classic on my mama. Yeah, that was hard. Oh God.
Man, look, I done forgot what I was about to say, and I gotta head back to work, man. It was fun with y'all, man. Fuck it, it was fun, man. I enjoyed it, man.
As always, much love, G, the loved one. Real near.
And before I go, y'all please like and subscribe to the Most Easty.
Hit that like for the low. Y'all know I don't never request that, but just because they said that, hit that like for the low. That would be appreciated. Most appreciated. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Oh my mama.
Got a couple of those haters.
Hey.
A couple of those haters throw the thumbs down. You know who you are.
Hey, no, hey, like old boy with the wrist. You see old boy with the wrist, girl? Say he report the videos. Hey, then he got the nerve to assume or to suggest that we get mad. Ain't nobody mad. We laugh at these clowns.
He said, "Oh, I report him. Oh, I report him. I don't care. I report him.
And look, he say,
scary.
And he described it as Cud described it as a video as talking shit about him, right? But a nigga wasn't talking shit about him. A nigga was just displaying the little wholeness of the filters and the little doggy tongue, all that little shit he did, the little feminine shit. We not talking shit, we just showing. But niggas be shamed. We don't talk shit, we show, they get shamed. And then they tell. They report. It's the same thing they do when you show up in court. That's why we cut that interaction short. Oh, my mama. Shout out to my niggas. Yeah.
Hey, Billy, you know how it's a good thing on how the situation, we kind of cheering on. I really didn't get the whole rundown of everything on what's really going on the chair for the fifth, our people. But as much as we cheering, in the blink of an eye, bro, it's gonna be something to have us damn near holding our head down like.
So right now, at that time, at a time like this, what personality are you to be the muff to say that instead of saying they bet not, or like, can we like?
Hey, cause saying they bet not, you know they are.
So all right, right now, you know what? You know what? You raise a very you raise a very good point, because right now, an equally as high profile case is this female officer who murdered a black man. When she said she thought it was her taser, she grabbed a pistol and popped him and took his life. Now, we gonna see right now how that turned out. And I wonder, is this question, why was the man even, why were you even attempting to tase him? Like, so if they can prove that he shouldn't even have been tased, now, does it matter if she grabbed the wrong weapon or not, or she took a life? Do you know what happens to you or me if we use a weapon incorrectly and someone dies? Wow. Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. Hold on. Must be a delivery.
Yeah, baby Spider, I had cut you off one time, but I had did it twice. He was like, dang, Blue Jay, I was just bringing it around. I said, cuz it ain't gonna happen again. So that's what I was doing with Bubba. I was bringing it around, and he just jumped right in. Hey, I'm like, wait, hold on, cuz.
He say, Bubba, no, look, bro. Y'all, look, we on here, we trying to be so cool, positive, sophisticated. But we the Google gang. You know what happened when an outsider around, period. It don't matter. Then you an outsider that typically represents all the issues that we... you ain't got to explain each moment of why he get treated like that. That's why I went out my way to make sure he cool. Eastside Herb, tell him how long I've been bringing... Hey, Eastside Herb, tell him how long I've been bringing outsiders into function and make sure they get the A1 treatment, cuz, in the hole in the wall.
That's why you loved around in a lot of different outside places.
Oh, my mama.
Brought them in them situations and had them standing tall just like they was loved ones like everybody else.
Ask Papa Smurf. Ask Puto. Ask Puto. Our neighborhoods, which was traditionally allies, cousins, best friends, went through a very, very intense war. Like, on my mama. And, like, throughout the whole she-knit, bro been bro, like, everybody knew. Everybody know. It's a very, very memorable moment in my neighborhood that took place. Where Cuz showed his ass in the midst of all that. Shout out D Coca, too. On my mama. He marked out one of my homies in front of a gang of my homies. Like, and it wasn't like no extras I was putting on it. When Cuz, man, rest in peace, Vicky. When Cuz cousin pulled him up on Colton, and I was standing there, and I looked in the car. When he got out, my homies treated Cuz like I treated him. They were so happy to see him. Puto, big hugs, love. A certain nigga happened to hit the corner after about 15 minutes, and Cuz got problems with that nigga. It ain't got nothing to do with no hood shit. It's about our shit with this rap shit being elsewhere and all that. And then Cuz went big on Cuz, like, and did his stuffuses on my mama right in the set. On my mama in the middle of all that. Just
man they call when the boss pissed off.
What? On my mama just because.
All I got in this world is my word and my balls. Y'all better watch them words in your balls before they leave the spot of putting bullet holes all in your car. I'm in a green Escalade with the laid-back flat.
SPA got the laid-back cracking. White tee around my head like the Arabs have them.
Come through with the same guns.
The Arabs have them. I heard your mixtape. Fuck that. I ain't letting that shit ride. I'ma hop out and serve every nigga that's outside. Spit them niggas.
Side of the block, we getting high.
The shit ain't that hard. We done did it before. I'm on tour selling t-shirts. I already woke. I ain't gotta go to Iraq. It's already woke. Fuck love, I put loyalty first. The bitch boy in the hearse. Oh, it's some shit in the verse. SP Smurf on my mama. But
come on, cuz.
Hey, Day Uno. I gotta give it up. Day Uno right now. This is what I was describing. I Puto showed out in the land on my mama, y'all. I ain't lying. I ain't putting no extras on nothing. Matter of fact, on my mama, I'm leaving a whole lot off of it. Just cause of, names and different parts, how hard my nigga really pressed and marked out a certain individual. I'm gonna leave that to those that already know. Neighborhood. So I rap about cuz.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect. To the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank. Period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistols with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and he getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day uno. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
My mama. My day one. I done seen him get way dumb. The sickest day come. Y'all in the black box with VJ Keyway and my partners on Real Near Radio. We got another caller from the 323. I don't know what that little white arm mean. 323-690. What's happening? You on here with me and my partners. What's on your mind? We can't hear you. You gonna say something? 323-690. You gonna say something? We're gonna let you go. You don't want to say nothing, y'all.
Yeah, it's good.
Huh?
Don't say nothing.
They
gone.
You out
Can you
here?
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, love?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good with you, 323?
I'm calling from LA, you know.
What part of LA you calling from?
I'm calling from Santa Monica Boulevard.
Don't quit saying you calling from LA then. Say where you calling from. You calling from Santa Monica. Or you calling from Hollywood.
No, Santa Monica. Yeah, West Hollywood.
West Hollywood. Are you a native? Are you a native of Southern California, or are you migrated here?
Kind of both, you know. I came to LA with my transgender girlfriend.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Whoa. What, okay.
Roller coaster.
Wait, so you a man though? You a man?
Okay. No, I sleep with trannies and real women.
But you a man.
You know,
you a man.
I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm a man. Yeah.
So why is it my business or our business that you like men that think or that want to be or going to? Why we got to know that? Why you telling us this?
If you're from LA, then you get on with it too. Everybody from LA do
Man,
this.
you crazy as fuck.
Huh?
You crazy as fuck. Man, you ain't even, man, fuck out of here, man.
I don't know what you talk about.
Man,
So you tripping.
hey look, y'all. Hey look. You don't know what you attract on. Hey, I was gonna try to engage him in a decent, regular conversation about what he was talking about. But he went so far off to the, I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about, cuz.
Yeah, that's deep. He just kept all that to himself, Chili. No disrespect to the community or the whatever, that situation. But if we, he could have just, you were trying to get him on the line, and then when he get on the line, it's like that's the first thing he said.
What? Look. And yeah, he like. I'm like, look. He said I'm from LA. Look. He said y'all from LA. Okay, what part of LA? Santa Monica Boulevard. Quit saying you from LA, homie. You from over there, Hollywood or something. Then the next thing out of his mouth is
North Hollywood, though.
I'm like, no, North Hollywood different. He say, that nigga say, I say, you a native? This how you know a nigga, I say you a native or you migrated. He say kind of both. Right then and there. Both. How is your mind is, you can't make it, you don't know what you is, and the next thing out of his mouth is, I came here. Wow.
Hey, look, I'm going to say, hey, Tilly, what do you say, Tilly? When you asked him if he a native, then he just like kind of sort of, and he just, I can't hear him, and
It's like, guess what? The he, she was right there making him do that probably like he probably kind of like known in a certain circle, and the he, she like, you better let these motherfuckers know. Woo.
Better tell him.
Yeah, better tell him. Yeah, better tell him for yes. He just marked out with like probably 4 fingers up his.
On that boy mountain.
That's crazy, y'all. But look, that's how. And look, guess what? The regular society act like that energy is acceptable. That's cool. Like that ain't supposed to make you be like, what the nothing. You supposed to be like, oh, okay, congratulations, and what do you need? Any accomplishment you make, you're the first one, and yay for you, man. We don't get if you don't go somewhere way far from the black box with that BS. We be on our own BS. Me and BS and BS be on our own BS. We don't with that BS. That's that BS. That mean your booty stink. BS. They don't get out with that. Oh wow. Hey, y'all see Ho No Honey? Hey, y'all see Ho No Honey going hard on the little. Hey, you see Ho No Honey go hard on the little female in front of the police, cuz.
We don't have to do business with you. We don't have to do business with you.
Hey, our house, how he steady marking his artists out. You've been out all this time, hit records, and this is our house. Our house. Why is he always, please, if you so powerful and influential, prolific, and the homie wasn't legendary, please compare your antics on the internet to any other person of power, influence. Like, who get down like this, cuz? Like,
he's talking like that to a female, like a 20-year-old female, talking like that to a grown man.
That's somebody's daughter.
Different outcome.
That's somebody's daughter. My whole mind frame was, where the daddy? And I know Cuz don't talk to his son like that. You know what I think? I think I think we need to make the LBGQT. What's this? I go. That's right. We need to make them aware of how disrespectful he is by not showing no support. He raised a male member of their community, and he don't give him no shine. With all his popularity, he in everybody business talking about sex tapes, who having sex with who. He laughing at Tupac, rest in peace, the legendary, about photos that look suspect and always in somebody's business, but he don't give his son no shine. And I think the LBGQT community T community should be aware he's ashamed of his son because the fact that he's a member of their community. Why he talk about everything but that? Who has a son in their 20s that they love and respect, and they got so much exposure and their son don't get none of it? Why is that? Why you talking about everything but that? Hold on, honey. Please explain that. Oh, my mama. Please. And you don't never talk
I seen
about.
That jump shot,
huh?
I seen that jump shot interview with Cuz, and he said he wanted to have all y'all together and have a public apology. I was like,
who said that? Wait, who said?
The dude on the Adam show.
Want to get an apology from
shot.
who toward from who? Who is
you whack and you whack and there's three of y'all.
Apology for what?
Snoop. I don't know. Snoop. I was watching it last night. Like, what happened? I missed something.
Who?
You know what I mean?
Who did he say that to?
That's an old one. That's an old one. When he was talking, Adam was talking to Whack on the phone, talking about when he was dressed up like Joker, looking like a Joker.
Whack on the phone again. He always on the phone, running his mouth.
Yeah. Snoopy badass.
Man, I got Cuz on the phone. All he gonna do is report it. Y'all seen that. But I got Cuz on the phone talking about he gonna kill.
Proud to report.
Got Cuz on the phone tomorrow. He gonna kill me and file some reports on some other niggas. Go to the police station. He like a Charleston White, cuz. We don't pay that nigga zero attention around here. When I met Cuz, I met Cuz over the phone in 2018, and Cuz was asking me in my DM. I met him on the phone, walking in the movies, hung up the phone. By the time I got out the movies, my DM was filled with tons of messages of him asking me about being down with G-Unit West in 2018. Get out the movies, holler at Cuz. Then when he went through his whole little hood hopping shit with his homies, I never asked him one question about it. But Cuz used to be in my DM daily with a whole campaign trying to explain his side and showing me stuff about other niggas that was involved and all. Man, I didn't care about none of that. I used to always just give him some positive encouragement. Then finally, at one point, on Trap LA page, on social media, he found himself in the midst of me and Doja having an exchange. And you know what that's like. It was just like Banging Doja's one. The stuff I was saying to Cuz just so happened I pop up on the homie page to where I see Doja commenting like, I show you how long ago. She was like seconds. It wasn't even a minute. So I respond on the subject, whatever it was, and he went back and forth for a few exchanges. And that point, Cuz said he don't f with me out of loyalty to Doja, cuz the homie just bumped into Doja, man. I didn't even know, cuz where my phone at, cuz the homie.
That's how much of a clown. Yeah, so much of a clown's fool is.
The homie
he did the same thing.
Look, Ho No Honey told me on my mama, on my dad homie's daughters, everything I love and live for, cuz he told me out his own mouth, cuz that he got the tape of Doja at the Fox Hill Mall, belly up, knocked out when Rosemo slapped him, right? He told me that. However, the homie just bumped into Doja ex-manager named Nate, and he told the homie that he had the footage and he had it destroyed. He was like, at that time, TMZ offered him a half a ticket for it, a $500,000. He turned it down and destroyed it. But he's supposedly writing a tell-all book now. But cuz name was Nate. I don't know nothing about. I could just, if I showed y'all my text messages, there's some shit that I was told yesterday by the homie. I don't give a but last time I seen Wack in person, the same night Nina Boy met him, and he told Nina Boy how he bought the homegirl braces and put her through college on Crip. That's how long he been paying Crippin', since like the 90s or the 80s or something, right? Since the 90s. But anyway, that night he told me he had the tape because on his back, belly up, but This nigga Nate say he the one who had the footage. It was worth $500,000 back then. He turned it down and destroyed it. And he say Cud didn't give him nothing for destroying it. But he supposed to be writing a tell-all book. He sent me a shout out through the homie. Oh my mama. Oh God.
He auditioning for The View. Whack gonna be on The View next.
Hey, look, some cats just love to be seen. Oh my mama. Like, just imagine coming in the game as a CEO or a manager and then turning out to be whack. Hold no honey.
He was Suge's chauffeur.
Yeah, see, yeah. Look. Hey, look. You said that. Look, you know some of the G's shit I ever seen in my life. Suge used to have the latest model Benz, but you know how big body nigga he is, right? He used to have multiple Benzes like this that was modified to where there wasn't no passenger seat, and Cuz used to sit in the back seat so he could have that whole passenger side for his leg room all the way up to the front dash. I think he probably helped them. He probably inspired the Maybach. On my mama. They need to have a Suge Knight edition Benz. Cause Cuz used to he had a passenger seat gone, and Cuz used to sit way back and have.
Shout out Whack and the Golden Girl Gang, Hamburger Face, Ugly Crew.
On my mama. Hey, look, he called in the Reggie Wright shit and tried to say something about like when I met him, I was on the bus, which was so never. But the one thing he tried to explain about himself was that he was in a Benz on Lowen Hearts, right? And what he don't realize. Thank you, Cut. Look, when I met Suge, I wasn't in no Benz. I was in an Aurora, clean as fuck, but it was on Lowen Hearts. And what I remember, what fucked me up the most was realize when I met Suge, like, damn, I'm on the same rim Suge on. And cause Suge had Benzes on Lowen Hearts. But the thing about it was, I'm gonna keep it a Google. I ain't pay for mine. On my mama. I went and got mine the way I was going to get it. Shout out to my homie Big Wine from the 7, but from the 5 block. My low, it was that was routine. You know, we need them, I need them, whip, go get them. You had them, yo bad. That's the way it went. That's the way it was. So I remember back then it wasn't no deuces, wasn't no fours, wasn't no sixes. It was just dubs. So I had the Aurora, all black, need some dubs. I ain't say I need some dubs. My nigga say I need some dubs. So we leave the 7 going to get some dubs. So I remember, shout out to the homegirl, Tiny Quota from the Deuce, TQ. I'm like doing my stuff, whatever it is, she driving, we in my van. I see my whoop, wop, I do my stuff, wop, whoop. So long story short, whoop, we way out. We get back to the set. Plus, it was major D beat in the little get down. So I'm like, whatever, woo wop. So I can't get the rims off the woo wop. I gotta call Big SPI. Cut. It used to be a vacant on the cell that we in the back behind the vacant, right next to my boy Trey from Young, Sylvia, you already know the get out, the time and spot. So right, we back there, wop. I'm talking about like on my mama. It had been multiple things back there, and you know you got about 72 hours, cause ain't nobody gonna report it, but it's that high end. So them Low Jacks North Star, 72 hours, that should have come and get disappeared. You'll see when they pull up. Long story short, on my mama, we trying to get the rims off. Cuz pull up, Sparta pull up. Cuz he like. Soon as he see me, like, cuz, you know what you got? I'm like, yeah, some dubs. He like, no, cuz, you got the best dubs it is right there. Cuz these long, I ain't know nothing about Long Heart. But, on my mama, I got them off, wop, slapped them on my thingery, and then somewhere in the near future, I met Suge, and lo and behold, just like my big bro told me, when I met Suge, rich nigga with all the Benzes, he had them on Low Hearts. And here it is, that it 20 years later, maybe it might be 20 years now, this nigga hold no honey, trying to lie on me about transportation, just like the nigga on the end of Doja song, talking about I was in an 02 Tahoe when really I had an 06 that got stolen, and I came back in the 07. By the time the song came out, I was in the 07. Those that don't know, the Tahoe from 2000 to 2006, the shell was identical. So for you to see me in the 06 brand new and call it a 02, when it comes to my character, I just want to point out something, a trend that has been consistent. To say something that is not true, that's negative about my method of transportation. So way back then, on the end of the song, he got an East Side Crip that ain't got really no smut on him that I know, willing to get on the song and talk about me and say I'm in the 02 when I was in the 06. The way the universe worked, they switched the body styles from 06 to 07. So from 2000 to 2006, the Tahoes looked identical. And then the 07 came with the square look, bam. That's why when I got my shit back, I didn't even want it because I'm like, oh, I'm looking around the lots. They got a whole new look. I need that. So instead of running it right back, I went with the new body. And it wasn't on no 3 rims. I went from powder coated 4s to all chrome 6s. First 6s in the city.
Right.
On my mama.
Those standing rolling on skates.
Dead low. It was impossible at the time. I was out here on 6s. It was an impossible feat to go to a tire shop and find a used 26-inch tire. They didn't have them. I was the only nigga out here on them. Shout out to Master P. That's why in the Understood record I say, industry-wise, judging from the past, the realest to me actually has to be Master P. Because not only did the rims that he give me retail for $15,000, I also was able to hit a little Lezic with the insurance for 10, and then I sold him my cousin from Breonna for 5. So it was like 15 plus the 10 plus the 5. What's that? That's like 30 bands. I was only around him for an hour, and Cub blessed me with a 30K. How can he not go down in my personal encounters as the realest? The only other nigga who would have got the realest title is a nigga that went in front of the world and shitted on me when we were supposed to be homies. So outside of that, matter of fact, just because it came up the way it did, I am VJ Keyway. We are in the Black Box. This is primarily about music. Here we go. Understood. Shout out Master P.
I'm the one setting precedents everywhere. Now I'm feeling like I made it. I'm looking up. All my friends are mostly entertainers. I still got street friends, don't get me wrong. But all my friends, I'm in the entertainment door. I'm in that realm now.
Somebody say, D-Zam, 15 bams on some rims. What you know about this? Like I say, wasn't no used ones nowhere around. There was low profiles. We in South Central Compton, the worst streets to travel. I used to get flats like every other week. Nigga, plus the rims was like the tires was some like specific. You ain't finna, like cuz tried to clown and say, you'll never catch me on 3 or 1 and a some odd. You gotta go back and get, motherfuckers was 800 a piece. So every 2 weeks, you hitting a, man, you thinking the rims, the price. But shout out to Master P though, it was a blessing. They was 3-piece Asantes, but he had a P. Miller brand. And when he showed up to be a cameo appearance in the film Parole that I starred in, just imagine he brought DeMar DeRozan and Romeo with him, and DeMar DeRozan and Romeo wanted to meet me. DeMar DeRozan was still in high school. If you ever seen Parole, or those who haven't seen Parole, when you do see Parole, the film opens up with me being walked into a parole hearing. The person that's walking me, the guard, you don't really get to see his face, you just see his body from like here down, like a silhouette. But that's DeMar DeRozan's father. The person that actually wrote, produced, prepared the film is an individual named Sal Martino, who taught a film production class at Compton College. Big Frank, DeMar DeRozan's father, was a student in Sal Martino's class at Compton College. So when Sal went into production of his pet project, Parole, to finally film a project, one of his close dear friends was Frank DeRozan, DeMar's father. I remember as we used to film the picture, Frank used to bring, I used to have a laptop where you could put DVDs in. Frank used to ask me, was it okay if he showed me his son DVDs? And he was at Compton High, and it was like edited clips of his games of him hitting threes, going to the lane. He was a baby though. And then the day that Master P came to shoot his scene for Parole, he brought DeMar DeRozan and Romeo. They was both babies. When I be looking at these niggas on TV now, seeing how grown they look, I'm like, damn, that's crazy how time fly and how much of babies they was back then. But yeah, back to the song though.
Now I'm finna start making a lot of legitimate money.
Bitch, you run my name, it come back 100. Ask Big U, Top Dog, whack 100. Suge Knight, both the niggas he happened to drive over. The one that died and the one that survived. Rest in peace, Terry Carter. What up, Bone? It's the perfect type of beef for me to nut up on. Used to holler at the plug like, what up, Holmes? Cop 9 zones, go home and cut up stones. No extras on nothing, just saying what I say. From Compton and LAX, Cam with a K. Mayo over mustard, whiter than Ajax. And Trag Newport, getting high with AWACS. Nominated most Easty, yes I accept it. Q, Mac and Dub, I'm West Side connected. Used to flood the swap me with my CD copies. Niggas nutty on my block like BG Nike's. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Family first, nothing over or equal to them. Love my folks from the turf and my peoples from Brim. Industry-wise, the realest from the past to me actually has to be Master P. Keep it a Google, only way I know how to do things. Tour with Titty Boy before he had 2 chains. In Georgia with Jeezy in the CTE, or the son of Easy E in the CPT. Project passion on the mic like I'm giving a speech. Spent weeks on South Beach politicking with me. They used to think I was banging with a decent group, till they left the low hanging when I beef with Snoop. Never sneak this and just speaking the truth. When you shoot from the soul, it gets deep in the booth. I'm a legendary native like CJ Mack. Never left, but tell them haters that the keyway cack. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Call me crazy, or maybe it's a baby thing. Baby Spider, baby Dre Line, baby Lane. New Orlando before Burris war with Glencoe. Fuck with slow bugs, but his name was Winslow. Shared a cell with Chris Lighty, got blunted with Fab. Now no one damn near had to run it with Zab. That nigga Puto couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like you a fool, sticking moves, stay up under the jab. Grab a bag of that gag for $1,200 a half. Fuck the world on my handicapped brother's behalf. Hit the road and wear it out for a month and a half. Counting cash, I don't care about nothing but math. Usually I'm all alone with a gun in the lab. Like you should leave me alone, I don't wanna collab. Number 1 in my class, I been good crip. Run long and not fast like in hood nip. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood.
Always keep it hood. Nothing like me. I'm a G on Crip. I'm slaying.
You have impacted them only more.
Shout out my boy Slick Roof and Campanella Pine Roof. If y'all haven't seen or interviewed on this channel,
actualize this shit.
go through and check it out. It's live.
They don't have the mental capacity to be able
chat
to
right now.
process that type of shit, man.
I want to say thank you for coming through on the Giddy Up. Appreciate that on my mama the other day. But,
he a real one, Philly.
Hey, yeah, he a real one. Hey, call that number though. If y'all see the name Edward, he at work. He working. He working. That might be him though. Let's see. We got a 310 caller. That might be him. Hey, 310. What it do, love? What it do, Slick Root?
What's that, homie?
You already know how we get out, man. You know
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Slick Root.
The floor is yours, man. You know, the legendary Slick Root on the live in the black box with VJ Keyway, y'all. What it do, Slick Root?
Yeah, man. I was watching Adam 22 last night, man. With that, you can hear me?
Loud and clear.
Huh?
Loud and clear.
Okay. And then I was listening to Doopy Badass, homie. I was listening to his interview, man. And that nigga brought up me in your interview. That nigga
what he got put on and put off. That's how he described you.
Blood called me an old Paru. I'm not old, nigga. Then he called me boo boo. He called me boo boo for letting you say that he got beat up by Baby Black. But I'm like, nigga, I mean, shit, we grown men, nigga. We grown men. We grown men in this world, homie. If you got, I mean, shit. I didn't have no problem with you saying that. That's why I didn't tell you to take it down.
Wait. Look, just so they know, you didn't tell me to take it down, but didn't I offer you before we even left that day to take that part out?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And what you told me that day?
I said, no, we gonna leave it up. Shit. What the fuck we gonna take it down for? We said it. What the fuck we gonna edit it for?
Facts over feelings.
I don't know Dookie Badass, homie. I don't know him. He don't know me, homie.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
It's like, you can hear me?
Loud and clear.
You can hear me?
Loud and clear.
So it's like, nigga, for you to, I don't get on no podcast disrespecting no man, homie, trying to get no clout, and I'm trying to uplift the community, uplift our youth, homie. For him to call me boo-boo and all that, homie, you know what I'm saying? First of all, nigga, I'm well respected in the streets. If you was a man, you could have DM'd me and hollered at me, and you could have got at the homies, and they could have hollered at me. But from my understanding, homie, you ain't a gang member no more. You not a Paru. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you asked me about, you was gonna ask questions about WAC 100 in the game. I said, no, we gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? And we left it alone. But when you said that about Doopy Badass, homie, it was like shit. Nigga, I don't, that's y'all shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the cat, you know what I'm saying? But for him to get out there and try to slander a nigga name.
But see, the thing about it, it's the thing about it is, the only reason his name came up recently is because he just called you boo boo. He happened to play a part in a moment of a rest in peace young homie from your section that we were speaking on. A highlighted moment of his life that was captured on the internet involved a certain individual. We paid the dude you keep speaking on the respect of not mentioning him, but I just happened to mention a moment that where the homie shine. He got all in his feelings. You see how he with his little wrist the same way his wrist doing all that on my mama Slick. This nigga did some shit where he put some long doggy filter ears on, and like he gonna get this video report. You seen what he said? That's why I don't say his name. I don't say it. I'm not trying to get.
We call him Snooky. Call him Snooky.
Bro, look. Let me tell you this about before you ever think you have to speak your name versus his. Just think about how much press you done received in the last couple of years. It's all above, beyond reproach. Just think about the nigga and everything we can just bring up about him right now. The only nigga saying something bad about you. We laugh at that, nigga. you get the biggest salute from the G's, nigga. Everybody that know, understand. Like he not only is he starving for attention, but he the nigga that used to be from neighborhood crib. Then he turned Pyro Hollywood. They ramped him off. He got put on West Side Pyro and got put off the same day. 4 phase, legendary. He let a nigga from the Valley. He let a nigga from the Valley politic him.
Benny Blanco from the
He let a nigga from the Valley politic him into that. Then he turned Yellow Banger, Mafia, Angelo, ain't whatever that was. Bro, if you allow, I know what it is with this internet. Just compare that to everything you know about yourself, everybody that know you, what they know, and then with everybody else that don't even know you, everything else they learn about you without even knowing you. Cause you could just throw that out your motherfucking, man, that nigga's a clown. Around here, we call them cowards. Coward clowns.
Yeah, but but I mean, it's like I could expose this dude. I mean, it's like that nigga said he did all this gangster shit, went to the pen. Nigga, if you're an active Power, active Blood, or active Crip, you're not going triple CMS, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's like PCing up on the yard, homie. You're not supposed to go triple CMS and take no motherfucking meds, homie. You did that because you didn't want to deal with the politics on the yard, or you didn't want to catch no phase and nothing like that. There was no politics in your building, homie. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you was talking about the homie Rare Run. You was talking about the homie Rare Run funeral. Why you didn't go to Rare Run funeral? The nigga Bosco was there, homie. Bosco was walking around, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was all love. You know what I'm saying? We was at a funeral. If you were so much on Rare Run, that's the big homie. That's the homie I looked up to him. You should have been there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, me, the homie Kabu, and the homies from Damu Riders, nigga, we met up at Rally Burgers, homie, before we pulled up. We was there at 9 o'clock in the morning. We was one of the first ones there.
The one on Imperial in Manchester?
Yeah, right there on Crenshaw, Manchester.
Crenshaw, Manchester, yeah.
We met up at 8:30, homie. We met up at 8:30 with the Damu Riders, you know what I'm saying? We pushed in there our low riders, homie. 9 o'clock, nigga, we was in front of the mortuary, the funeral home, homie. And that's when everybody else started pulling up, homie. Nigga, I see Bosco walking through the crowd, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you, nigga, Bosco showed up, why you didn't show up, homie? But I'm not here to slander his name or nothing like that, homie. But it's like, nigga, if you a man, nigga, get up and you had a man, homie.
But you also told me he spoke on some, he tried to say his uncles from your set is his uncles, but them niggas ain't even related. Like,
hey, homie. He not related to T-Bone. He not related to Lazy, homie. I don't know where he get that from. Oh, they didn't want me to be from Campanella, nigga, because I never saw you on Bahama, homie. I never saw you on Bahama. I never saw you around, nigga. We was young, nigga. We was active in the streets, nigga. We was trying to get our numbers up, nigga. So if they wanted you to be from the hood, nigga, you was sure to be from the hood. Like I said, homie, the hood didn't choose me. Nigga, I mean, I didn't choose the hood. The hood chose me, homie. I don't go over there and I want to be chosen. Can y'all choose me? Can y'all put me on? No, nigga. The hood chose me, nigga. I didn't have to get put on. Real niggas didn't have to get put on.
I ain't get put on either.
To be from nowhere, homie.
On my mama.
I ain't get put on.
I ain't get put on either. On my mama. I never, it wasn't never no situation I ducked. It just never was presented. However, I did hit the set with Big Old Burner and was busting off top. So,
man,
like, yeah,
look,
I'm gonna just say that. But I never got put on either.
Real niggas in the field ain't gonna talk about how many niggas they bust on.
Not how many. This is my thing on a public platform. And then if you just speak on but know this, I done politicked on other niggas who ain't been quoted. Everybody after me, I ain't seen nobody after me walk that. Like, that ain't how it go. On my mama. So I'm just letting it know, like, I didn't like not get quoted just because I had the hell of a squabble or it wasn't nobody around that would have wanted to really handle that issue. It's just another way of submitting your feet print without going through that, even when you ain't ducking it, even in a time in your life where you kind of anxious, looking to get that over with, hurry up, wondering when it's gonna come up. And the next thing you know, you 10 years in the mix and ain't heard it. Like, you done orchestrated that type of activity for others to be included. However, on my mama, neighborhood to the neighborhood. I just appreciate you calling in, Slick Roo, and giving your perspective. You know, it seemed to become routine for Adam to ask his guests about me, and then old boy with the flick of the wrist got on there with the flick of the wrist, speaking not only on myself, but someone as legendary as yourself, who I've never heard not 1 ounce iota of negative report. So, you know, I let that rest where it rests, but I definitely appreciate giving you a platform where you can just speak your piece on the subject. Oh, my mama. People don't know.
Yeah, like I said.
This is a conversation you and I had
like I said
yesterday, but go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't know, homie. I can go anywhere in Compton, LA, homie. They respect me, homie. How you present yourself. I'm not going out there trying to be this super gangster. But he never should have said I was boo-boo, homie, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to shut him down, homie. I'm going to shut him down, homie. You don't know me, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to shut him down, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I'm a real one. I'm a real one from Piru, homie, but I don't put myself up there like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to never, if my homies decide to turn on me, homie, I ain't going to never denounce the P, homie. You know what I'm saying?
My,
I got it branded on me. I got it tatted on me. I'm not going to go out like that.
You ain't never heard me diss the unit. It could be fuck whoever. You ain't never heard me. I'm just from the same type of principle, man. I you know, I understand that without you saying it, man. I get it. Like, I am what it is. On me, you are what it is. So without us having to
I can't diss no other nigga to get no clout and try to be bigger than the other niggas. We all the same, homie. We walk the same. We piss the same, homie. We eat the same. We bleed the same, homie. But when he got on Adam 22, homie, it looked like he needed a hug, homie. He was crying out for help or something.
Right. That's exactly
right. He was crying out because he was saying these niggas don't like me. These niggas don't like me. It's like, oh my God, this nigga, give him a hug, Adam. Shit.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. He want a hug. He want a hug. He just like these niggas try to speak on my hair, cause. Like why I can't compare your hair to his hair? You see, that nigga got like a faux head, like not a faux head, a faux head. That nigga hair,
got a five head.
Yeah, and then he tried to cheat and go with the curl. That shit stringy as a motherfucker. Like, I don't even talk about no man hair though. Like, but
he
like,
doesn't need a hug. He's just a sensitive thug.
Yeah, he need a hug and he need a motherfucking haircut. You need to go bald head. Your shit shine good. Your shit shine good. Go with the shine. Go with the shine in the bald head.
Hey, but look, Spider, I'm gonna get back to work. My lunch is over with, homie. You know what I'm saying? Lunch is over with. These niggas looking at me crazy.
Baby Activity, I appreciate you calling in. Much love, my nigga.
Alright, yep, salute.
He back on his bread. Hey, we done got to our time, man. We about that time too. Eastside Herb, Nickel Bags. Anything y'all want to talk about, man? Anything y'all want to say? We real near radio regardless. You dig alive?
Hey, I don't know nothing about spitting homeboy's head, but for real, that's they say that homeboy's dead. I don't even know what type of gun they was done him with. See, I hear no evil and I see no evil.
Ain't trying to talk to, hear from, or see those people.
Just go legal. I don't know nothing about little homies burning up no Regal.
Hey, you know where that line come from? I remember being in the juvenile tank in Inglewood Court, and the Venice show lines was into it with the Culver City Threats age, like at a legendary level, and we was in the juvenile tank in Inglewood Court, and I remember a little bitty essay, he was like tiny, like 5'4", 5'3", and it was two big old niggas from Showline in there, like they was juveniles, but they was looking like they could handle the county, the P and all. They was big old corn-fed, two of them, and they had been like down for a long time in the juvenile system, but today, for some reason, they was thinking they might be able to get released and go home and fight their case or it be over with. I can't remember. But I remember this little bitty ass Mexican come in there, and he was like squatted down in the corner. And then they was like, the homies was talking from Showline and all that. Then they like got at the Mexican. They was like, hey, they just got at him in front of everybody. It was like, hey, you in here for blowing up a car? He was like, yeah. They was like, I swear to God, cuz, rest in peace, S-Man from Showline. Cuz was like a legendary loc out here with that paper and that politicking and just having his feet set for Venice Showline. Cuz they had a homie that way back in the day, cuz like name really don't get mentioned. But cuz had like a gang of paper and he was like a loc, a crip, like a real one. So cuz had a gang of cars. So like, I swear to God, these niggas asked this nigga about a list of cars that got blew up in the project. They got some projects in their hood. So, and while throughout this war, a gang of S-Man cars that got blew up. So they was asking like, hey, they asking him about himself specifically. Like, you blew up, you and your homies. He was like, you and your homies, y'all blew up the Blue Regal and the Gold D's. He like, yeah. they asked him about the gang car. He had them all. And I remember at the time, back then, I don't know how they do it now, but the police used to come in there and ask, like, do anybody want to go to the other tank? So, the niggas from Showline.
I don't know nothing about little homes burning up no Regal.
This where this came. This where this shit came. This where that shit was inspired from. The little nigga was like,
salute the low, man.
When the police came over, he like, all right, anybody want to come over there to the other tank? Now, I'm able to get at the Mexican to where can't nobody hear me. I'm telling him, like, man, you better go. You better go. And then they like, they telling him, they like on Showline Crip, cuz if I go in court and I don't get released, cuz we gonna beat the shit out of you, cuz, Crip. And I'm talking about, look, this nigga so little. I'm like, so the motherfucking police was like, just imagine he gave the invitation to leave. It's like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He act like he gonna stay, man. Right before that motherfucker closed, he just like zoop and got out of there and went to the other tank. And then them niggas did not get released, cuz they came back. You know, all the rage that was filled up in them. Cuz could you imagine? I couldn't imagine what they was finna do to cuz in that motherfucker. I could imagine. I ain't want to see it, bro. I ain't want to be there. I say, cuz, on my mama, because he was so down and with the shits, he was not finna leave. I like, if he didn't have me in his ear, just like if you don't leave, he was finna stay there and take that shit.
I don't know why my name all in your female phone, but all these phony rappers starting to sound like a female
homes. I don't know why they told you that we sell stones.
Shout out Joe Montana.
We on the internet trying to get our email on.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the home tank, the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked to York with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt, airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we called the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach Love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Owl, EC. 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 Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7, that stay pops. Me and mine never bowed down to J-Box. And that's the coldest cripper nigga ever met. Coldest cripper ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. EC. EC.
I'm gonna get up out of here like that, Joe.
EC.
My mama is much love.
EC.
IMV, we are in the black box.
EC.
This is the Wake and Bake Show.
EC.
Y'all know how it go.
That's
the death though. It's like this EC shit. Now I'm in the back. Oh my mama. It's still for death though. Like those that know, they know. Like those that don't know, it might be something you still trying to figure out. Like. Oh, my mama, I see y'all. We gonna get back on our regular program. Kind of hectic right now. Keep it a Google.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.